was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain? It was a sunny day anyway. So why should we?
Your fucking show whenever you're ready. Go for it.
Hey, I'm Thunder.
And I'm Lightning.
And this is the Thunder and
Thunder
Lightning
Lightning
podcast.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I was going to just say Thunder and Lightning games.
Well, next is introduce guests, so do that.
Yeah.
So these are our two guests, our good buddy pal.
What's his
Anthony,
name?
my
What's
name's
his
Anthony.
name?
She wanted me to.
I was
yeah.
pointing. And who are you, other friend?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm insulted on this
No,
show.
she
They
wants
don't
us
even.
to introduce ourselves.
My name is Christopher.
Good.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
The big reveal of Chris's full name.
Yeah. Ooh.
Evil Christopher.
Oh, so much more evil sounding. Welcome to the podcast. This is the podcast.
I think I said that.
She did. She remembered what it was.
Yeah. Hi, hey guys. I'm so happy that we finally got you on the show and that we have enough microphones to do it.
Oh,
Hey.
we shifted hosts. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's good.
I'll take it from here. You guys have
Yeah.
been doing good
Yeah.
for 9.5 episodes.
You know what?
I'll take it from
You know what
here.
might be
Great.
funny? Let's pretend like we're the hosts and
Oh.
you guys
You
are
know
the
what?
guests.
Yeah.
What? It's so
Yeah.
funny.
And then we'll ask
Ah.
you stuff.
Wow.
That'll be a nice.
What a change.
You know what would be funny too? Let's just do it for the rest of like this entire Let's Play.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
All right.
I think I can deal with that.
Yeah. I can roll with the punches.
Let's talk about Animal Crossing Amiibo
Ugh.
Festival
Yo.
and how much
What?
fun we had doing it.
Yo.
What a comeback
I
of the century.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, no
if we
kidding.
can start with that.
have never won Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Yeah, she wasn't joking when she's literally
Never.
we've played it maybe 20 times. She's never won.
And
I
she-
am always there's 3 of us who play it usually together, and I always come in third.
Yeah.
I always get screwed
Yeah.
somehow.
No, that's the
Always.
not to say that you're not good at the game. It's just that game really likes to
Like-
screw people
Yeah,
over.
it really does, and it's always me. And then
Every time.
I really wanted the stamp, so I decided to screw myself over with Joan because I knew what she was going to do. And then I was like, well, I've accepted my fate. I lost. But then I got 90,000 bells.
Yup.
Yeah.
Insane.
And
Maybe
she's
the most I've ever
sweet.
seen.
Insane, not only insane, but as well as in the membrane. It was crazy.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud that
Yeah.
it's just been recorded.
I know.
We'll
Well,
be
that-
immortalized forever.
That's that brings us back to something that we
Yeah.
were talking about, how it's cool when that stuff happens on the show.
Yeah.
Like
That's kind of why I want to make the show.
yeah,
like-
it's one of the reasons we wanted to do a Let's Play for those moments.
Because now we
Yeah.
can go back and see that
Yeah.
whenever we want.
No, I made the joke, but if for whatever reason, if someone's like, you didn't win, you can just be like, here's a link,
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, here it
Read it
is.
and weep.
Yeah.
If you want, watch
You
the
know,
whole week, but
the-
maybe only watch the 4th one.
Those intense Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival conversations you get into all the time.
All the
You can
time.
finally tell them up,
Yeah.
I will tell the world.
put them in their place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
How was you guys'? Nope. We should talk about Drawful first.
Oh, yo, Drawful.
Yeah, Drawful.
I feel like that our Drawful games were different than they normally are. Like everybody was really good at guessing stuff. That
Yeah,
time.
that was
Yeah,
interesting.
That never
I
happens.
I also feel like because normally we play with Emery, and Emery always just
Oh yeah.
goes all in. So it was just different because of that. But
I feel like
Emery, who was on the show before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
Who is your
Yes.
boyfriend?
Yes, and I am dating him.
yes.
You were the girlfriend we decided not to name the whole podcast. And
Yes.
And then here you are.
And here I am. And
It was
he
the
did a
big
very
reveal
bad
later in the
description of
season.
me.
Yeah.
I feel like we could even play Drawful again.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
I just love that game so much.
Yeah.
It's so
I should
fun.
And it's
download
always different.
more of those jackpot games because they're all just as fun as that one.
I think Drawful's the only one I've played.
yeah, same.
It's the only one I've played, but I've watched a bunch of videos on some of them.
What are the other games?
There's one of the big ones that I like is called Fibbage.
Okay.
Where, and then there's the sequel called Fibbage All About You. That's the one that's in my mind the most. where it's basically just two truths and a lie.
Okay.
Where
Okay.
you write one truth and one lie about yourself, and then we all each write one lie about you, and then we have to try and
Oh.
pick which one's the real
Oh,
one.
that's
That sounds
interesting.
really fun.
That's like personal. Like,
yeah, I
Yeah.
I like that.
The other fibbage is I think the same thing, but with like trivia.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We should play that sometime. Like
Yeah.
on or off the channel. We should
Oh
play
yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
don't own it. I want to buy some more. I have one in my cart with the one that has like, because Drawful's only the only one you can buy separately.
Oh,
Most of
right.
them are like a 4-pack of games.
Mhm.
So I wanted the one that had the most shit I wanted.
Yeah.
There's another one that I remember called Civic Doodle, where you take turns adding to the same drawing.
Ooh.
Oh.
And the way
okay.
it works is if it's our turn, you and Anthony and Chris, we are going at the same time, and we are adding to the same drawing, but then Kelsey and Kathryn vote on who did better.
Oh.
And then only
Oh.
one stays on and goes to the next round.
Interesting.
We all three of us said
Interesting.
And then, of course,
Poyo.
Puyo
Poyo.
Puyo Tetris.
yes.
there's
What
no
a time.
screaming so far.
So far.
Because there's no
Right.
stakes here.
There's I am not holding a controller praying that I don't fuck up.
With sweaty hands.
Not
yeah,
yet,
lots
you're
of
not.
sweaty hands. So many sweaty hands. I forgot how hard Poyo was because for a time we like exclusively played Poyo.
Yeah, we did
And-
play, like, when you first got it, like, we used to just hang out after class and just, like, play that
Play it.
for hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we got really good at it.
Yeah.
And so I was
At
like,
least within
yeah.
our friend group.
Right, yes.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's other people who could destroy us.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
But the fact that there was a video game that I was like, I, Kathryn, am good at this video game.
Right.
Yeah.
You
that
know,
that never happens to me.
Considering my
I mean-
track record.
I held in my true power. There were
Right.
3 plebs in the room, and then I just sat there watching from the throne.
Judging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how that went.
Undefeated.
I mean, technically.
Unchallenged.
Unchallenged. Even better. The unchallenged champion. Self-described champion.
Love it.
Oh God. But yeah, I feel like Puyo Tetris was really fun. I almost
was.
just called it only Puyo Pop.
See, it's a
Yeah.
shitty title, right?
Yeah, it
it's
is.
a shitty bad title.
I feel like Swap was very stressful.
It was. The controls, there was definitely times when I was trying to move the little stick thing over, like the long one, and it just wouldn't
Oh.
flip, and then I would just have it straight across one thing and like blocked and fucked up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, particularly in Tetris.
Yes.
Like in Puyo Pop, I feel like there's only like one shape, and that's
yeah,
2 Puyos.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not. It like there's still strategy to it. However, it's not as hard. To fuck like when you fuck yourself over, you're like, okay, I can fix this. Whereas in Tetris, you're like, and there goes like
I mean-
3 lines.
Unless you panic. Like
I mean,
me.
and beyond that, you guys weren't playing with the controller you're used to playing with.
That
True.
is true.
Because my Joy-Con broke. It just drifts. Like
Mhm.
one of the controllers, it would have been pushing to the left the whole time.
Oh, that's annoying.
Because you have to hold them. Yeah. Anyways,
Huh.
I have an interesting thought.
sure.
Definitely, without a doubt in my mind, most swears in the week
In the whole week, yeah.
there's ever been.
Don't make me
Sorry.
count
Yeah.
This
down.
Sorry
I
about
w-
that.
okay. I was
There
gonna
should be a
ask, but that
counter, though.
okay.
Don't make
I
me
was gonna
count 'em
say
all.
it would be cool if there was a counter just for them
Those
two,
are
not us.
Those are so hard to make.
Okay. I was just asking.
Fine.
well,
You people count at home and leave in the
Leave 'em in
comments
the comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
on
Alright,
on
sounds
this
great.
podcast because then they'll be all out of the way.
I mean, here's the thing. I could sit there and literally tally them up and put the total at the end, but I can't have an on-screen counter the whole time because
Right.
that's
Sounds
too much.
difficult.
That's
Yeah,
too
I
much
was
work.
mean-
I was even thinking, could you just flash the number every time it happens?
That'd
Or
be
would
just
that-
as much work.
That would be just as much
Yeah.
work. Okay.
I mean, you do what you want.
if I do what
sounds
if I did
hard.
if I got my way, I would just slap an intro and outro on that bitch and send it to the printing press. What were you gonna say?
Does YouTube still do that thing where like you can add a comment that like pops up at a certain
No.
time? Ugh, because that would have been cool because you could just go back like afterwards and be like, oh, there it is.
Yeah,
And,
they
like,
can.
you know?
You can only there's an a little box with an eye on it, and you can link that to something. And then other than that, the only annotations in the video you can put at the last 20 seconds to like promote your other stuff,
Wow.
which I have
Interesting.
been doing. But
Yeah.
So, Kathryn,
Yes.
what has been your favorite episode on this channel? Go right now.
All right. My favorite episode on this channel
it'd be super easy to lie.
would
Yeah.
have to be.
Yeah.
I really liked. I can't remember
Oh, good.
what the name of
Good.
it is, but I really
Solid.
enjoyed the first episode.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I believe that would be Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yes,
you.
I
True
really
fan.
enjoyed Zombies Ate My Neighbor.
Okay.
I've only watched 2.
Just one
What
name.
was the next game?
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yes, that's what it
SNES.
was. So that's why I enjoyed Mortal Kombat because
Yeah, but
I
what'd you think of the
liked-
third episode?
Haven't seen it.
Oh. What about
Yeah.
the fourth?
Haven't seen that
Oh,
one.
5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th? Come on.
No, none
Oh.
of them. Just episode 1 and 2.
By the way,
Yes.
just throwing this out there, you were just involved in 6 episobdes, so could have thrown
was.
those out there. Would have been an easy lie to just say, well, episode 3 of Amiibo Fest was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me rescind this. Episode 4 of Amiibo Fest, the greatest comeback
not-
of the year.
I'm not cutting out the bullshit when you were lying and stuff. Everyone heard it.
Well,
well.
I already forgot to cut it out.
well, anyway.
She didn't lie. She was honest. She just.
I did, and I did
She
know.
should have thought about it for a second.
Well, but I did know that I really enjoyed the first one because it was like a little bit of a storyline gameplay. Like it was continuous gameplay rather than like a fighting game. And I feel like that, like Zombies Ate My Neighbor, is a game that I would more likely play for long periods of time rather than Mortal Kombat.
Well, if you liked that, you're in luck. We
Yeah?
we do games like that almost every single week.
What do
And
you
one
know?
definitely every single Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
What do you know?
What?
And that one on Saturday
Yeah.
continues till we finish it.
What?
Yeah. hmm
This is going to be a great time when
Kelsey,
I start
what's
watching
your favorite
it.
episode?
You know, I really enjoyed Spider-Man.
Which one?
The first week of it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the second week yet. But I also really enjoy Earthbound.
Yeah.
It's a really cute
Um,
game, and like Chris says in all the episodes, I love their humor.
Yeah.
I like
yeah,
that they
yeah.
know what they are, and they're
m-
kind of.
Earthbound 9, the one that went up today, May 4th,
Mm-hmm.
is my favorite episode of Thunder Lightning Gaming that I've ever
Yeah.
edited. It
We're
was,
gonna have to catch
it
up.
looks
We're a
really
little
good.
behind.
it was really silly. We had a good energy,
Oh, good.
and I did a lot of fun edits. I had a lot of fun
Yay.
editing it.
I can't
yeah,
wait till I get there. It's gonna be
Emery
so
and I
good.
are
in
watching them
2027.
together.
Yeah.
So we don't. We're really far behind. Sometimes we just don't have the time to sit
Not
down
as far
together.
behind as me.
Well,
No, you'll
yeah.
never. Yeah,
we'll
just
never be
have
as far
solace
behind
in the
as
fact that
Catheryn.
you'll never be as
Yeah.
far
Yeah.
behind as Catherine.
I can't wait, like, to watch Catherine's progression just based off the views we're getting. Like, episode 3 got a new view. I'll be like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait
Don't even have to
until
look.
I can't wait until I'm at my wedding in 2026 and she's like, "Hey, I just watched Bopper Flop episode 1 the other day. It was really good."
Yo, Bopper
should
Flop
make
was
more of
really
that.
fun though too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I worked
Oh,
very hard on it.
we have real life people in the room.
Yeah.
We haven't recorded the second episode of that yet.
right.
Did you enjoy my character or not? Be honest.
Oh, right.
my
we
God.
haven't asked anyone about that yet.
Nobody's commented. I want to know. I'll stop doing it.
I mean, it was fun. I'm assuming you were kind of going for like game show host.
Yeah.
That
That
was
kind of
fun.
drifted into
It's-
Macho Man Randy Savage, but you know.
It's weird for me because I know you, Chris, as a person. So like I know Chris is doing a voice. You know what I mean? But it was fun.
Well, all right.
Oh, there it is.
Sounds like he's going to stick around.
Is he in the room?
All right.
It's almost like Chris is in the room with us.
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy.
Oh, his name is Chris?
You're Chris. You do the voice.
Oh.
Do you get that engrossed in the character?
No, I thought you just gave my character a name and it also happened to be my name.
Oh no.
I was thinking
We're
that
not
you
that
had a name in
creative.
your head, and you were like, "That's not my name.
That's not my name.
That's not my name."
Pour one out for the tragedy that is Rugrats all grown up and Nickelodeon yelling at me
Oh,
for having it
no.
in the video for even a second. But it's fine. I'll just steer clear of Nickelodeon for a bit.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I was gonna do I forget, but I was going to do My Life as a Teenage Robot in the next episode,
Oh,
but I replaced it with
that's
Ben 10.
such
So
Nice.
God.
Please tell me.
We went from My Life as a Teenage Robot to Ben 10.
Well,
hey, fuck off. Ben 10's a way better show. Not a better theme song, but it's a way better show.
I
please
disagree.
tell me, in one of the episodes of Bop or Flop is going to be Kim Possible.
Ooh.
Maybe the next one if you're lucky.
I love that theme song. It's so good.
Man.
Maybe it's the next one.
Ooh. Can't wait till I get there.
Okay, Kathryn,
Yes.
how was your week?
Here it goes. My week was interesting. In the beginning of the week, I was with my grandmother who was in the hospital, but now she's all good and we're
Oh.
fine.
Hey, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
So
Good news.
That was fun, I guess. And then what else happened this week? Oh, I handed in my very last assignment for my
Nice.
master's degree.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Fucking done. Will have my master's. Bam. So that was pretty cool.
I believe you told me not to tell you to say the but that's fine. You're in here.
I can
I'm not
censor you want.
So maybe
That'd be the easiest way to do it.
maybe just bleep out my job title and
Sure.
what I got my master's in.
Sure.
Love it.
Perfect. No one will know.
She got her master's in going to school
Yeah.
and taking classes and paying
taking
for
classes. So that was that. What else happened this week? I did this. I was really excited for this, like all week.
I was
Oh,
also
cool.
really excited for
I was
this.
like,
I
super
was
pumped.
too.
Because I was like, I get to hang out with my friends and play video games, like, and they're video games I really love to play.
Yeah.
So
It's
it was,
almost like that was intentional.
yeah. So yeah, I think that was my week. I don't think anything else.
Kelsey was like unimpressed.
Anyways, here's my week.
Oh, my week is way less impressive
Oh.
than Catherine's. I work at a desk job, so I did that all week. And I was sick yesterday, so I left work early.
Yay. Can we get a
Yeah.
clap for that too?
Yeah. Yeah. And well, I was really excited to come here too. I didn't say it earlier when they said it because everybody else was like, "Yeah, I was excited too." And I didn't want to, too much noise in the microphone at once. But yeah, I was mostly looking forward to this.
The
Hung out.
podcast?
No,
The
this
day.
today.
Oh, that's fair.
Today in general.
Wait, you mean my name's Chris? Sorry, I'm just
Yeah,
out of it.
what?
It's my name.
Oh, well,
Back off.
Oh.
yeah, and
Wow.
looking forward to cutting my hair off tomorrow.
Hey.
Oh, is that
Wait.
tomorrow? Oh,
Yes.
cool. What did we decide on?
I'm chopping it all off.
Just all of it?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
y'all know, as viewers, my hair is like 6 inches past my shoulders. Getting a pixie cut.
Nice.
Woo.
For
Not
the
your first
third
time.
time.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, not your first time doing it.
No, definitely not.
And are you gonna bleach it too?
Not right now.
Okay.
I have stuff to bleach it at home. We'll see if I get brave enough for that. We'll see.
Feel that.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Didn't you see Endgame?
Oh yeah, duh! I saw Endgame on Thursday.
Hell
that
yes.
was exciting.
Don't spoil anything, but
Yeah,
how'd
yeah.
you like it?
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was
I-
really good.
Love Captain Marvel. I'm glad she's part of this.
Yeah, she's cool. I like how nope, never mind. Can't
Nope.
spoil it.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize till today that you and Emery had seen them all.
Yeah.
We've never
Well,
talked about it.
they Oh, right, yeah. I was
Well-
gonna say they hadn't
We hadn't seen until Sunday. We hadn't seen Captain Marvel or Ant-Man.
two. Ant-Man 2.
Yeah, Ant-Man and Wasp is what I mean.
That's still like
Um,
most of them.
Yeah, we had seen most of them.
Cool.
But
now
I
they've
find
seen all of
them-
them.
we got to talk about that at Dungeons and Dragons because like there's a lot of stuff that interconnects.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can't wait for me to
Um,
understand none of it.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of though, so some of the references just go like right over my head
Yeah.
because I forget shit.
Yeah.
But
there was a lot too. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm actually gonna say it now and I'm gonna bleep it out. Okay, we're back. We talked about
Anyway.
Endgame for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so we
But
saw
yeah, so you
Endgame.
liked it.
Yeah, it was really good. I
You don't watch Game of Thrones, right?
do not.
But
no.
yeah,
Neither
Emery
of 'em.
do. Emery
Emery do.
Emery didgeridoo.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Didgery and
Game of Thrones is in theory something I would like. But I don't really love a lot of violence
Yeah.
portrayed on television
Okay.
and like bloodiness and
Yeah.
like the egregious amount of sex.
Right.
I don't really care for. So like
Those
I
are all
still
my
watch
favorite parts.
Especially because Game of Thrones is like movie quality.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
even for TV standards, it's pretty.
I
Yeah.
You mean you
Well,
don't
it's
love
an
watching
HBO
kids
show,
die
right?
constantly?
No, I really don't.
No.
I think I would like the storyline, but it's too much.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like when I have the time, and now that I've finished my master's degree, maybe I will. I'd like to read the books because I feel like it's definitely a storyline that I'd be really
Yeah.
interested and invested in.
Well, the
But I
problem
just
with
don't
that is
wanna-
that the books aren't finished. So if you watch all the books, there's more show that are not in the books.
Which confuses me because, like, so is the show just doing its own thing and like
Yeah,
just, like,
basically
fuck the books?
No. They're not saying fuck the books. They basically sat down with the author and they were like, "Hey, how's the rest of it gonna go?" And he was like, "This is kind of how it goes." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Cool, we'll do that."
Okay.
So I can only imagine he doesn't know in detail how it's going to end, but I'm
Right?
sure
He
was
probably
like,
gave him like
this."
what are those called?
bullet
Outline?
points.
Outline.
Outline,
That's
yeah.
the word. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So-
I feel like it'll probably take me long enough to read through those books, and by that time, hopefully the last one or the next one or whatever.
Catherine,
Yeah.
you're going to cry if you watch that show.
Yeah. See, that's what would happen for me too. I can't.
Do you
but
think-
reading a book might be different.
Exactly.
No spoilers, of course. Do you think Kathryn would keep watching after episode 9?
I don't think she'd
Of
watch
season
after
1?
episode 1.
Oh, true.
Oh no.
True.
I mean,
Well,
Yes.
I mean, he does. Yeah.
no. I'm not even. Oh, I guess episode 2.
I'm gonna mouth something to you. Is episode 9 the?
No,
Okay.
that's season 3, episode 10.
Okay.
Wow, that was right there on the tip of your
It's called "The
tongue.
Reigns of Castamere." That episode.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
It's the name of the song they sing while they're
Jeez.
doing
I
the
don't-
thing she mouthed
I didn't
to
know
me.
if Catherine would know what that is if I said it out loud.
Right.
Because
Right.
I know random references from
Guys,
that
I
show.
like Game of Thrones.
I do
Yeah,
too.
I
Do
know.
you know what
Sorry,
we're talking
we
about?
can't.
I wasn't sure.
Do
I
you know
thought
what
I
the
did.
Reigns of Castamere is?
Not really.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I do. I just can't think of it. I kind of like Catherine.
It's the big episode that everyone talks about from Game of Thrones.
That's
Oh,
just.
Oh, is that the
See,
one
to
with
me,
the
I guess it's
eyeballs
another
and
one.
and the split
Oh, is that what you guys
The
are talking
eyeballs?
about? No,
Doesn't-
she's talking about the mountain.
with the.
Oh no, that's the Mountain and the Viper. That's
Right, that's
season
what I
4, episode 9.
Oh,
my
gosh.
roommate was
Cat-
just watching that episode.
Catherine,
Yeah.
would you be down? Like, I have no delusions of grandeur that you're gonna become the biggest Game of Thrones fan ever. But would you watch the first episode with me? I'd love
Sure.
to see her reaction to the first episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, no.
Oh,
It's
no
a good,
promises?
It's a good
I know
episode. As far as
promises.
pilots
Right.
go, Game of Thrones has
Oh,
a really good
It
pilot.
the end of the episode's like, okay, now I gotta see what happens.
The end of the episode, literally, I've never watched the first episode with anyone who wasn't like put on the second one.
Yeah, no, exactly. My mom, at the end of the episode, because of the end of the episode, I'm not going to spoil it because
Right.
Catherine's going to
Yeah.
watch it. Also, you're invited too, but I know she's going to have a much bigger emotional
Yeah,
reaction
she
to it.
will. Yeah.
Is it gonna be Qui-Gon Jinn all over again?
It's going to be worse than Qui-Gon
It's gonna
Jinn.
be worse than Qui-Gon
But
Jinn.
anyways.
What?
What was I just saying? Oh, my mom was like, I'm never watching another episode again. And I was like, but one more. And then I put on one more and she looked at me and she was like, all right, play the next one. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought.
Man.
I don't know. My brother really tried really hard to get me to watch Game of Thrones. I may or may not have snapped at him at one point. Sorry, Maxwell. But
During an episode? Or?
no, during
No,
him
I'm
just
assuming
being like,
from the nagging.
you
of,
gotta
Oh.
watch it. You would love it so much. And like, I get it, but I just
Here's
at some point it's too much. It's
Yeah.
too much forcing Game of Thrones on me from
Yeah.
the universe.
No, that'll happen with anything.
I'm not-
My friend Alex hates Mad Max Fury Road because enough people were like, you gotta watch it, where she was like, fucking fine, I'll watch it. And then she was just like, that wasn't that great.
Yeah, see, that's the problem I'm having is like I feel like if I watch Game of Thrones, I'm gonna be like, well, this isn't as amazing as
Well,
people said it was going to be.
It'll
Yeah.
be as amazing. You might not appreciate the gross, violent sex scenes in their grandiose, especially like the later episodes. It's less and less, But at the
Yeah.
beginning, it's all very
Yeah,
like
the more
shock value.
the more important plot lines we have to get through, the less they
yeah.
That's nice.
focus
I
on
like
that stuff.
That's great. I mean, I know what happens to Hodor.
Oh, me too.
I've
Oh,
seen
that
that
was-
episode.
Honestly, that's but like as far as everything in the show goes, that's nothing. I saw that and I was just not.
Oh, see, my sister was
Not-
crying.
Oh yeah.
I was in the. She was watching it, and I just happened to be in her house.
One of my friends, I was described that entire episode in 45 minutes. I could have just watched.
You could
the
have just watched
goddamn
it,
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, you could.
Instead, I
when-
was told vocally.
That's-
with no visuals.
That part didn't do much for me, just
Yeah.
because when a show or a movie is trying to get emotion out of me, but my chief concern is like, wait, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
There's a time travel thing, and I don't. It's what's happening, and I'm just like, when I'm trying so hard to figure out how the what is happening, I'm not focused on the sad
Right,
that the what is
right.
happening.
yeah.
You guys know me. I'm sorry. One last thing, then we can move on.
That's okay.
You guys know me.
We have a. If you want to hear us talk about Game of Thrones more, tune in Mondays at
Oh
6.
right. No, you're right.
oh really?
I was just gonna say, you guys know me. I don't.
Yeah, the ring?
Yeah, we have a Game of Thrones.
You
season 8
Kelsey, you
podcast.
listen to me.
What?
You know me. I don't really.
Sorry, I'm
like,
trying to get a new fan over here with Kathryn.
She better be. She's seen a whole week now. Technically,
I've been in a whole week.
Yes.
I don't want to say what I was gonna say now.
Chris, I know you. Tell me about you.
I was just gonna say I don't get very emotional with movies and stuff, or like I don't show it physically.
Yeah, your crease.
Yeah. There's a scene in Game of Thrones I'll never watch again. I
Really?
refuse to watch it again.
Wow.
See, that's
Because
what
it
I
makes you
can't.
so upset and
Yeah.
sad. Is it-
It's just
it's not from it's not from last week, is it? The
No.
one that
No,
upset me?
no. No, it's right before Robert Baratheon's like the oldest brother to Robert Baratheon.
Oh.
You know exactly
yeah,
what I'm talking
no,
about.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't watch
no,
it again.
that sucks. That's the same reason I probably won't watch the last week's episode again.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Anywho,
Me too.
there's a whole podcast for this.
Kelsey,
Yes.
have you been playing any video games in your personal time?
Oh goodness me. Actually,
Yeah, lay it on me.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Fest?
no, but probably same amount of cuteness.
Oh.
I have been playing Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion.
Oh, is it good?
It's pretty fun actually. It's kind of like it's a battle game basically. And the way you battle is sort of a little bit like Pokemon where like it's turn-based.
Oh, this is not what I thought. Is this the one that's like Wind Waker where you're like on a boat? Is this for Nintendo Switch?
You can get it on Switch, you can get it on Xbox, you can get it on PlayStation, you can get it on
Oh.
PC.
Is this the one where it's just like a big ocean? Hang on, what is it?
There's a part where you're on a boat, but you have to go to different parts of like the Adventure Time world.
What is it called again?
Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion. And I actually really enjoy it because it's a battle game, but it's not like stressful to me. It's strategy based. And I personally really enjoy that. And it's about also like building up your characters. So like you start with Finn and Jake, and then eventually you get Marceline and then BMO.
Oh.
So you have like 4 characters to work with, and they're all battling, and you control all of them.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It looks pretty good.
It's pretty fun.
I heard that when this game released, it was really buggy. But it seems
Oh.
like maybe they fixed that because it seems like you're having a pretty good time with it.
I feel like
Yeah, I mean, I think I've run into like random things where it'll have a delay or something
Yeah.
for a bit, but
no,
like,
I'm talking
nothing
about
too
like
super
game
bad.
breaking. Like
Oh yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I feel like any Adventure Time game that I've played, which has only been 2, and they're both like phone games.
Card Wars 1 and Card Wars 2.
Okay, so 3. Card Wars 1, Card Wars 2, and then I forget what the third one was called, but it was like it was almost like a Candy Crush Adventure Time, but however they made it like an actually interesting one to play. So like
Oh, okay.
you were in your Candy Crushing, you had like certain things that you were doing to try and defeat your opponent. So you both had HP, and they would do their own puzzle thing, whatever, on their side, and you would do yours, and depending on the combos you got and who you were playing as, you would get better scores and be able to like battle them more. So I feel like even when they did a basic concept, I feel like I've been getting away from the screen. I don't know if it'll be loud
It's fine.
enough.
It's fine.
Anyway,
It's fine. It's fine.
like even when they had a basic concept where they could have totally like just like phoned it in and been like, here's Candy Crush, but it's Adventure Time, they still like did something to be interesting like that. And of course, Card Wars is a beautiful game, and I should start playing that again.
The only reason that I have Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion is because Emery has an Xbox, whatever that thing is called.
One.
Subscription.
Oh, Xbox Live
Yes.
subscription. Xbox Gold, I think.
I don't know what it's called, but he gets a free game every month, and that was it.
Gold.
Like
Xbox Gold.
last month, I think, or
My brother-
2 months ago.
My brother has that, and PlayStation also does that. I believe
Yeah.
on Xbox it's called Games with Gold.
Yeah, so he was like, hey, I got this for free. Like, you should play it. It sounds like something you'd like. And I was like,
Okay.
maybe. We'll see. And then I ended up really liking it.
That's cool. Yeah, I know. I was curious about that game because it looked cool. I heard about all the bugs, but it
Yeah.
seems like maybe at least on PS4 or on Xbox they fixed it. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. So that's fun. Otherwise, I not really. I have a game. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the words.
DS?
Yeah, I have a Nintendo DS.
3DS.
Yes, it's actually the new 2DS.
Oh, sick. Those
Yeah.
are awesome.
I
That's the
know.
best DS they've ever made.
I really like it. The only game I've played on it so far is
The Legend of Zelda,
Zelda
Ocarina of Time
Ocarina of
3D.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's
and
that
I'm
coming?
still not done.
Where
It's
you
been
at?
months. Probably the same place that I told you last time. It's been
Okay.
a really long time since I
Are
played
you
it.
still in the dungeon place?
Well, see,
I was in a fire
Catherine,
dungeon.
there's
Actually
many
think-
dungeons.
I actually think I just beat the fire dungeon
Okay.
in the last time I played. So
That one's hard.
yeah, it was really hard.
I haven't played Zelda in a while, but I definitely,
Yeah.
last time I played it, I was an adult. The
Yes.
Ocarina of Time game.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, and I mean, I've played a lot of video games with you, Anthony, but that's been a while also because we're busy people.
Yeah. No, I just meant like this week and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I mean, mostly games on my phone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Catherine, what about you?
All right, well, here it comes.
Oh, it's on her phone. She has it right here.
It's my phone. So I have been switching through 3 games for the past, 7 months.
Hashtag real gamer.
Yeah,
Right here.
that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag I can play.
Hey, listen, phone games are like real video games now.
Mhm.
True.
Yeah.
They are.
It's not just Pac-Man anymore.
Very true. All right. So I have been playing Pocket Plants, which
Okay.
is a cute little game where you merge plants together to create new plants, and they're funny and silly looking.
Okay.
And it just makes me happy because I can't keep real life plants alive.
No, I also told that story on.
R.I.P. Sprout.
I also told that
Oh,
story
yeah,
on
you did
episode
tell
1 of
that
Wrestling
story.
Flank.
Oh my god.
It was it was almost
Rest
like it
in
was the same
pieces.
story.
Rest.
So
in
he's finally
straight up
officially
pieces.
dead.
No, I'm still watering.
You
him.
said rest in peace.
Yeah, he's dying.
Rest in peace.
Dying.
Rest in peace, Grandma. Oh, your grandmother's dead? No, we still try to feed her and stuff. And she really likes the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, so
Oh,
whenever
my
one of
God.
those pops up, we take her to that. But no, she is rest in peace, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm still trying. I moved them today with Kelsey's help. I was like, where the fuck in this room am I gonna get some light?
And I was
From
like,
the
you
sun.
have a windowsill.
Yeah. But I didn't think that I have terrible spatial reasoning. So I was like, those aren't fitting. They did. My big one isn't fitting, so I don't know what to do with him. But I think once I get my air conditioner into my room, then I'm just going to put them all on top of it because now there'll be like a flat space for them to all fit that I
Okay.
haven't filled with my
I
shit.
don't think that'll get a lot of sun, though.
No, the other window. Like the other window gets sun.
Can her Let's Play name be Plant Executioner, or is that just too long?
Well, the thing is, it's not weather-based.
Well, yeah. It's Terminator based.
Oh, I almost just totally revealed my Instagram handle on this. I don't want
Go
that.
for it. You
no,
want to?
I'm not going to because I don't want all those people looking at my things. Anyway, the other 2 games I've been playing is Moana, RIP this actual game. You can no longer download this
Oh,
game.
damn.
Yeah, they don't
Dude,
support
you
it
should,
anymore.
When you get a new phone, you should sell that one. Be like, I got a
Oh,
phone with the
shit.
shitty Moana game on it.
Yes. I fucking love
Like how
this
fucking
Moana
like
game.
how fucking PS4s with PT still installed are going for like $700.
Yeah,
my God.
exactly. So I've been playing that game. Sorry you can't download it, viewers, because it's a really great game and I love it. And then the other game is Blossom Blast.
Okay, so let's
Oh.
fucking talk about Blossom Blast for a second.
Blast.
Okay,
This game can
what
this
a-
game can fuck itself.
Yeah,
so,
it really
so hard.
Literally.
Most of the time can fuck right off.
Yeah.
I've gotten sometimes I'll get to a level
Mhm.
and I like try it a couple times and I'm just like, this level is impossible.
Yeah.
These assholes want
You
me to
just-
spend real money and I'm not gonna spend real money on it. The
Yeah.
past like 8 levels have been those kind of
Yes.
levels.
And you have to just get fucking lucky to beat
Yes.
them without
Yeah,
paying
that's
money.
where I'm at. I'm on level 276 out of like 10,000 or whatever.
Let me
and
check where I am.
Yeah.
I just got to a level where it's leaves, slime, and pots, and you have to break it all to get to
Oh my
one
God,
big
yes,
bulb at the
yes,
bottom of
I
the
was
my
screen.
God.
playing that one a couple months ago and I fucking hated that. Oh.
There it is. There's the sound of Blossom Blast.
I'm on 239, so I think I'm almost there with you.
Oh my god, you're like at the part where I'm complaining about.
Great,
The
yeah.
next couple like 30 are like
Oh,
really really hard.
I'm
Fuck
at
me.
319.
But like every time I get
I don't know what you guys are complaining about. I'm at 10,000.
Yeah,
Wow,
okay,
shit.
Chris, whatever.
Fucking fuck those snail slug things.
No, but the thing that has me still playing Blossom Blast is like every time I get to a level and I'm stuck on it for like days or weeks or whatever, I always end up beating it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you
true.
always do somehow. And I feel like they I utilize the shovel things a lot because you get a fuck ton of those.
Yeah, they
Oh,
give you a
I
ton
never
of
used
shovels.
those.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they're super helpful to me and I just use
See,
them.
I use them pretty frequently, but I try to use them only when I know I'm gonna win.
Yes.
Because I really hate when I waste like 2 of each item and then I end up not winning
Yeah.
anyways. And I'm like,
Yes,
but
definitely.
For some reason, I feel like even though they give you those for free, in my mind, it's like not actually winning if I use
no, that's
the
fair.
items.
At least
Yep.
you're not as crazy as Emery, who
Oh my God.
refuses to
He's-
move on unless he gets 3 stars in a level.
my
He
God.
has moved on from that.
Oh, okay, good,
thankfully.
good. Thank God.
Yeah, because that was never gonna happen.
Mhm.
But yeah, I also love Blossom Blast because it's just such a beautiful game.
It is.
It's just
All
so
the
pretty
flowers
to
are so
look at.
pretty. I love
Yeah.
flowers.
So
Chris,
Yeah.
what have you been playing this week,
Um,
if anything?
right.
I got really mad at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
Okay.
so I kind of stopped
Are you
with that.
are you done with that one?
Yeah, I
maybe.
maybe we'll see.
What was even in that game? Like what
yeah,
do you do?
how do
In short, nothing.
Good.
Good.
Perfect.
I beat
Sounds
Shrek
like a
2.
good review.
I don't know if I talked about that.
I'm not sure, but okay.
Oh, well, I've been playing in anticipation for us doing it someday. Sarge's Heroes.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, that game's always fantastic. I enjoy that game.
You are. I'm not gonna sit here and like. Sure, if you tell me it's fantastic, I'll believe you. You're the only person I've ever heard talk about it at all. Not just talk about it with rose-colored tinted glasses. Like you were the only person who's ever brought it up to me, and it just so happened that you were like, "Do you want to play it?" I'm holding it in my hand, and I was like, "What is that? You made that up? Is this Toy Story? What's happening?"
I mean, it controls pretty weird, but once you get a hang of it, you just kind of get
I
over
feel
it.
like that's most 3D N64
Yeah.
games, except even Mario 64 has kind of a like movement learning curve the first
I would-
time you turn it on,
I would say Mario 64 and GoldenEye are probably two of the smoother.
and even they
3D
have
games,
like
yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah
But I mean, for its time, I'm sure.
yeah.
Anyways, this game's weird to
Yeah,
control it.
yeah.
But so like, it's just very like, I'm running. I want to turn. I gotta stop, 360 turn them, and then just
Oh.
like keep running.
It's like it's tank controls.
Yeah.
like Resident Evil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it can just mess with you sometimes. But it's fun, and hopefully we'll play it someday.
Cool. Yeah, we have kind of a schedule set up, so someday we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But I have been playing Drop Mix.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
Story time.
Arguably not a video game, but that's okay.
It's a video game. It's got a screen and everything.
All
Is
right.
Drawful a video game?
That's a good
It's on your Let's Play.
It's on our
I
Let's Play.
think you've officially called it a video game by having it on your Let's Play.
But
Yeah.
where does it cross? Okay, I guess
Should I
Drawfuls.
explain what Dropmix is first?
Sure.
So Dropmix is a board, and it's
Oh, I guess there is a game mode. I'm sorry, you showed me freestyle, and I was like, can you qualify that as a game? There is actually a game to it, so
there's
we'll call it a
3
video
game
game.
modes. Yeah.
Sorry, I take
Well,
back
I mean,
what I
it
said.
bridges the gap between card game and video game. Basically, what it is it's a board. It's a physical board that you buy, and it's got places for cards on it, and each card is separated by like vocal track, rhythm section, drum beat, and like melody section, right? Or harmony section. So what you do in freestyle mode, at least, is you put the cards down on the board, and then via Bluetooth they get sent to the app on the phone, and it starts to make music. And basically the first one you put down, so if you put down the lyrics to Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen, it's going to start playing in her song in her tempo and her key. And then if you put like the beat from I Want You Back by the Jackson 5 and the guitar from Sing by Ed Sheeran, it's going to be her tempo and her key signature.
Interesting.
And from there you just like make mixes and stuff. But there's
sounds
also
really fun.
Yeah, it is. I've been having a lot of fun with it. What happened was I found out about this from a Let's Play like 2.5 years ago, and I was
recall.
like, I need this. So I looked it up. It's $100. So I was like, ooh, okay, I don't have an extra $100 to spend. Maybe I'll wait until Christmas. And I told my parents this, and they were like, here's $100. Go buy that thing. I was like, sick. So I bought it. I tried to play it, and
With the help of my Barnes & Noble's discount.
I did not end up using that.
You didn't?
No, I was
Damn.
scared because they were going to be like, you're not a blonde lady.
You're not Kathryn.
You're not Kathryn. You're also not Allison, my mom.
Well, yeah.
R.I.P. that membership. It expired in.
You said membership.
Yeah.
Membership.
Remember shit the bed.
It shit the bed.
The numbers are still going up.
Yeah. It shit the bed back
What?
in.
No, our subscribers?
Yeah.
All numbers, the swear numbers, the
Oh, yeah,
subscribers,
okay.
everything.
When did we last? Were you there when I went to the bookstore with Allie last? No, that was during February. So shit the bed in January.
Okay.
So I tried to play Dropmix on my old phone, and it didn't work. I actually tried to update the board, and it totally bricked. Like, I couldn't play it anymore. So I had to bring it back and buy a new one.
Oh no.
But now that I have a new phone, I was like, I'm going to try Dropmix again, and it finally works.
Sick.
Nice.
So there is a game. I haven't been playing the game just because I've been hanging out by myself. But this thing like has really good like I think like actual DJing at a party potential because I figured out how to more intricately manipulate the board so you can like you don't have to put anything down like where it's supposed to go in freestyle mode. You can put like 5 lyric tracks if you want. Don't, but you can.
That would
and
be
then you
terrifying.
you can change the BPM and the key that it's in to whatever you want. And you can like mess with the volumes of the individual like cards. So it's like you could really like just like do whatever you want. It's really cool. That's what I've been doing when I haven't been doing work because this podcast we recorded it 2 weeks ago. When I haven't been doing work for school or playing, I played a little bit of Mortal Kombat, but nothing new. I will say they did update it like I said they would, and it's way better now.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier, but more importantly, it's more fun. And some of the stuff you have to unlock to even like do it, you have to like one of them was like get 75 fatalities with this one character, and like overnight it went from me needing like 65 more to me just like already meeting the requirements because they lowered it all that much.
Wow.
So they made it a lot more accessible. So I'm excited to. That's the next game I'm gonna like jump back into hardcore once I'm done doing all this schoolwork.
Yeah.
Which will be over tomorrow
Yay.
because even if I'm not done, everything's due tomorrow. So
Hey.
That's
Hey.
my favorite. At least there's a day when you're like, and after this day, all of that stress,
Yeah.
even if I wanted more stress to finish it up, it's done.
I'm literally gonna finish. I mean, like finish quote unquote all the work I have to do, and then go to Chris's house to watch Game of Thrones and like see my first like episode of Game of Thrones this season where in the back of my mind I'm not like, but after this I have to
Oh.
go do more work.
I still have some of that left.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
yeah,
I'm
your
so
shit isn't
sorry.
due May 5th.
No,
Oh,
Really?
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Wow.
but
and
you
I have
are,
2 finals.
you know, you have 2 finals you have to like
yeah.
go into.
Yep, and
That's-
one's Monday.
That sucks.
Yuck.
Man, they like don't even have a finals schedules for masters. They're just like, this is when you end. I think our last day of classes is technically Monday. I think that's our last day of
Cool.
classes. But I only have classes Tuesday and Wednesdays.
I work at a college, and finals week for all of my peeps is this coming week. So
What a horrific
I am not a
time.
professor, though. Don't think that. I'm not that smart.
Oh, but you
I-
are. You could.
I
be.
got a fun little game maybe we can play.
Sure.
All right, do you think you're going to end up tallying the swears? Do you think you
No.
could? Oh, no.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay. I was going to say we could all take a guess at how many there are just between the 2 of them.
Oh,
No, I'm
God.
probably not
Too many.
I'm probably not gonna do that. If I do, it's on the screen right now, but I'm probably not gonna do that.
We'll take a guess anyways.
It's got to be upwards
Ooh.
of 200.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ooh,
say
okay.
300 for me.
Wow.
I'm gonna say 250.
I was going to say 142.
Wow.
That's-
Wow, that's very
I
specific.
said the word
hyper-specific,
shit like
yeah.
10 times in a row. Just like
This podcast counts too.
Yeah.
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 That's why I'm saying it's
Um,
real high. And I blacked out during Poyo. I don't know what I said.
There was a lot of screaming.
Yeah, a lot of screaming. I hope y'all are recovering after that.
Yeah, sorry for your eardrums. That was not
Okay, so-
necessary.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say Die Hard is my mom's favorite movie, and one time we counted all the F words. I
Oh.
think it was like in the 60s somewhere.
Oh,
Just
interesting.
the F words, not
Not
any of
anything
the other
else?
swears.
One day, a very, very dedicated fan years from now is going to tally each category of swear. Like the damn, the crap, the shit, the fuck. Like,
Is
they're
that-
going to get
This
every
all counts
single
in this
one.
podcast.
Is
Yeah,
that
it
going to
does.
be you? Because years from now, you'll
Wow.
probably reach this one.
Yeah, yeah. 2027, I'll be like, all right, time to sit down. My family's like, what are you doing? I'm like, counting swears. Step
Yeah.
off.
It's 2033. All the bees are dead, and fucking Ben Stiller is president, and Catherine's like 69, 70, 71.
And I think what's going to be hardest is that, like, sometimes when we swear, I mean, sometimes Kelsey and I can sound very much like each other. So I feel like that's
Well, it's
gonna
both of
be-
you.
Oh, okay. So it's, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's both
I
of
thought
you.
this was one at a time. I'm putting our number at, like, 500.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a
I
little-
don't think so,
That's
but
a
okay.
lot.
Much, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Hey, I have no spatial recognition. I have no numerical recognition. Here we go.
Okay, so we are gonna cut here, and we are going to check in with Chris and Anthony from the future. Okay, Chris, we have 10 minutes. Talk
All
to
right.
me about Detective Pikachu.
Oh, God. Really? That's how you want to start? Okay.
You saw it, I didn't.
I did. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Oh yeah,
because you
no,
haven't
yeah,
seen it yet.
yeah.
I understand aesthetically why they chose Ryan Reynolds over Frank from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny
Okay,
DeVito is
yeah.
his name.
Well, hang on. Did you like it?
It was cute.
Okay,
It was a good kids movie.
but it was a kids movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't see it again.
Okay.
Here's
okay.
the thing, though. I'm excited for other stuff in this universe.
Yeah.
To be honest, the movie kind of leaves you with the notion that they are gonna make another Mewtwo Strikes Back remake.
Oh, they are already.
Yeah, right, a live action one.
Oh, another
one.
Interesting.
A live action one. Supposedly they're set for 2 more movies, and it's gonna be that and a remake of Red and Blue.
Okay.
So
Well, are they not making a Detective Pikachu 2?
no, there's
Oh.
no plans for Detective Pikachu 2. And to be honest, the movie ends with no indication of a Detective
That's
Pikachu
pretty
2.
bold, because every fucking movie nowadays is like...
It shouldn't, though. It shouldn't be that way. I'm with you,
yeah, no,
but
yeah.
it shouldn't be. And I'd really respect if they were like, and done. There's no reason to make more of those. There's no
Okay.
reason to make 7 Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them anyways.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So yeah, that's my spoiler-free...
You mean a movie based off a spin-off that doesn't really have that much lore, has no legs? That's crazy talk.
So we got to do news.
Yes.
Okay. Grumpy
you said
Cat
you
died.
had a Grumpy Cat has passed away at the ripe age of probably 10.
7.
7? That's not that ripe.
That's kind of young
Yeah,
for a cat. My cat's 19. I have a cat that's 19. I have a cat that's 17.
that sucks. That tells me that something went wrong.
He had a UTI.
Oh, Jesus.
But here's the thing.
Grumpy
I've
cat.
never heard of somebody dying from that.
Yeah,
anybody.
Well, you know.
I'm sure it's different for animals,
Yeah.
but like that's still really young.
Yeah.
That's obnoxiously young.
Today, I don't want to make light of a person's death, even if it's a cat, but today my dad said, "Hey, did you hear Grumpy Cat died?" And I said, "I thought he died like 10 years ago." I was thinking of Keyboard Cat.
Oh,
Keyboard
jeez.
Cat is no longer with us and hasn't been for a number of years. But
Really?
but Grumpy Cat just passed away this morning or something.
I didn't know about Keyboard Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Sad news.
Keyboard Cat was like old.
New Batman.
Oh, yeah, I was going to
practically
bring that
announced.
up.
Yeah.
Well,
and
I
everybody
think-
hates him.
well-
It's petition week.
Well, here's the... Oh, my God. Okay, so here's the thing. So I think... So Robert Pattinson is playing Batman. I think what's happening... I'm not sure about this. This is just what I feel like is happening. There was that Batman movie being starred in and directed by Ben Affleck. But that, like, sort of got canceled because Ben Affleck doesn't want to do Batman anymore, and that's the one Deathstroke was going to be in. I think that's what he's doing. I think Robert Pattinson's just going to... Because they said Robert Pattinson cast as the Batman.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that's, like... Obviously, The Batman is what the new movie's going to be called that he's in, but I'm not sure if that's the same project or not. Either way, I saw a lot of people... You know who Robert Pattinson is, right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw a lot of people, as they always do, like, complaining about how, like...
It's ridiculous this week.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's been a rough week for people thinking that they're
Entitled? Yes.
entitled on the internet and being like, I gotta go to change.org and start a petition. I can't have.
These idiots at Hollywood don't understand me.
Just let me do it.
That's what it comes down to. Is like you do better. You do a better job.
Right.
That goes for everything. This is anger going beyond this Batman.
No,
thing,
but here's the thing. I love Batman. I obviously haven't been impressed with the last couple Batman movies or really DC as a whole in terms of movies, especially when compared to Marvel. But I heard the words Robert Pattinson to play Bruce Wayne, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That,
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not gonna go see it. Like I said, I haven't kept up with the DC movies, and to be honest, the fact that they're recasting mid their whole ordeal, just tells me that it's still going downhill.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, and we've talked about this enough, so I'm only going to briefly mention it. There's 2 reasons I'm going to go see the new Spider-Man movie in theaters. The top reason
Batman?
is... What? No.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
The top reason is that all these movies are linked. The second reason
Right.
is that I really liked the last Spider-Man movie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like,
right.
it's just the difference between Marvel and DC. But, what were you going to say?
But I saw that he was being cast, and like, I just don't care.
Right. That's the thing. My mom was like, "Oh, I don't think he would make a good Bruce Wayne." And then she was like, "Let's have a talk about who would." And I was just sitting there like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't really. Whoever the
I guess
fuck
I
they
would
want
care
to play
more
Bruce
if-
Wayne can play Bruce Wayne
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna watch it.
I guess I would probably care a little more if I cared about the DC MU, but DCCU.
Yeah.
But
there you go.
It's just bad. Like don't get upset when they do bad things. They're kind of halfway through
Right.
and it's bad.
But that being said, on a different note, no reason to complain. You haven't seen the movie yet. Like,
exactly.
He could be the best
Oh,
fucking
absolutely.
Bruce Wayne we've seen in 30
You don't
years.
know that.
Like,
Just because, and here's the thing, I fall for this stuff too. I used to not like DiCaprio because he was in Titanic and did a bunch of weird movies. I love him now because he's a good actor. Same thing with Ryan Reynolds. Then he was in Deadpool and he's nailed it. He was just in a bunch of weird romantic rom-coms.
Yeah.
And like, just because this kid was in Twilight,
doesn't mean he's a terrible actor.
right? When
Yeah.
he was 18 and got a break, doesn't mean he's gonna be bad in his 30s.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. No, I saw a lot of people on Twitter defending him, being like, listen, those Twilight movies suck, but, like, he's a good actor. Have you seen him in this and this and this? 'Cause
Yeah, I'm
pretty
sure
good.
he's not going to do bad. My point is, like, I don't want to judge people off of stuff they did
right,
15
exactly.
years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, the same thing happened with Riverdale. They announced that Cole Sprouse was going to be Jughead, and a bunch of people were like, oh, the kid from Sweet Love of Zack and Cody. And I was like, he's 23 now. He's, like, an accomplished actor. Like, I'm sure he'll do fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all, It's all the breath I'll waste on angry trolls on Facebook.
Yeah, I said it earlier. I think change.org was a bad idea because like now like everyone and their mom can be like, well, I didn't like episode 4 of season 8 of Great British Bake Off.
I didn't say it.
I'm gonna do a petition so they redo the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just
Fucking, they have a petition to redo the entire season of season 8 of Game of Thrones, and 700,000 people signed it.
it's ridiculous.
One, I'm very surprised that many people are hating this season because I've been liking it, and a bunch of people I've talked to have been, including you.
Mm-hmm. Same here. I was just talking with Ryan.
Yeah.
I was just talking with Ryan today, and he's he doesn't get it either. It's ridiculous.
But like also that's not how TV works.
No.
Like just because like perfect example of a success of a change.org ad. There was just a change.org ad to get Reggie a better chair because he had like a shitty chair and it was a big joke and people were like, get him a better chair, and a bunch of people signed it and he's getting a better chair. Cool. That's such a small thing.
Yeah.
The fact that you
it's a joke.
The fact that you think that if you get a bunch of signatures and like the biggest like production TV show is going to redo its season just because like that you did that is not like
well, here's what it
how
comes
TV
down
works.
to. Let's say even the creators are sitting there like, oh my god, they hate it. I wish we could remake it, but we don't have the money. Like, that's what people don't understand.
Right, yeah.
Here's the thing. If there was a petition, 700,000 people sign it, and they all send in $100, then they might actually do something.
Yeah, that's the thing about petitions. Like, it's a suggestion. Like, no matter how many people... Like, but that's why petitions should only be for, like local things or, like, politicians or something. Because, like, if I'm a restaurant owner and I change the ingredients on my menu of the one item that everyone loved, and enough people sign a petition to have me change it back, I would think to myself, like, oh, man, people really liked it the old way. I guess I will change it back. That's not how it works when it's, like I'm sure whoever started that petition started it as a joke, sort of.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure they were actually kind of mad, but, like, obviously they never thought it would get this big or, like, that's what I'm trying to say. The person who made this petition knows that they're not going to remake the show.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it's just frustrating week being on the internet. Between that and the Pro Jared stuff,
people just gotta get over themselves.
Yeah, but yeah, that was all the time we have for
next
this segment.
Next week's games, we gotta tell them.
Oh, did we not do that in the? No, you're right, we didn't.
Yeah, no, I think we saved it for this. What is next week?
Next week is Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Next week is part 3 of Spider-Man, so episode 11 through 15. Next week is, I believe, we might be 2 behind, but I'm not sure. I believe next week is Strike Vector EX on Sunday.
Oh, you mean Strike Vector EX?
I do. And then that one was pretty good. That was like a 6 out of 10. You weren't you were out of practice, but after that we're gonna stop doing Sunday videos for a bit.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if we were gonna jump right into telling people about that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's no reason not to. So yeah, we're gonna upload things on Sunday, but like it won't be every single Sunday. Oh, the podcast is gonna go up on Sundays, but as far as the Let's Play episode, there's not gonna be one for a while. There might be like a special project here and there, but I wouldn't be surprised if it like was a non-Let's Play style thing. But yeah, that'll do it for us. Now back to Thunder, Lightning, Kelsey and Kathryn in the past. All right. Well, that does it for the podcast. Next week is going to be Spider-Man, week 3. We haven't recorded it yet, and we don't know what Sunday's game is going to be. But I can only assume Saturday's going to be Earthbound because there's no way we're finished with that in 4 weeks. Or 3 or 2 or whatever. So that's that. Look forward to that. Our theme song is Sunny Day, radio edit by Froggy and the Friendship. Go check them out on
They're pretty awesome.
on SoundCloud, and they were nice enough to let us use their song for our theme song. So thank you to them. I have been Thunder.
And I've been Lightning. Shut up. I'm Lightning.
Can I be tornado?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, that's me.
I'll
Kelsey.
be a monsoon, I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
tornado
wow.
and monsoon.
All right.
Here we
There
go.
it is.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue as
All
thunder and
right.
lightning, but that's okay.
Tornado and monsoon.
This has been the
what?
Tornado and Monsoon podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
I like to live life, the most amazing